we got a special freaking surprise. Cause guess what happened? Someone had the freaking audacity to respond to my Tmossboss documentary. And guess who it was? It was Tmossboss! Great, right? Yeah. Congratulations, Tmossboss. You are the first ever person to make a video talking about a video I made. Yes. He reacted to my video and somehow managed to make it like freaking 46 minutes than my actual video that took 16 minutes. So he could have just made a response video. He didn't have to freaking react to it. I could care less. Personally, he's not gonna make any freaking money off of it. That's for freaking sure. I somehow have more views on my video than he has on his own channel, which has 12,000 subscribers. But I'm not bothered by it. React to my stuff. I could care less. This is just a hobby. I'm not making any money off of this. But yes, he reacted to my video. We're gonna go through it point by point. See, if he makes anything good. Probably not, given his history. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. My first response to a video, so let's do this.
Does documentaries start off like that? I mean, I don't know. I don't really watch documentaries that much. I watch, I guess I'd say I would watch, TV shows. Like documentaries about people. They don't usually start off like that. I don't know. They just don't.
So in his first part, he says, I don't know how to make a documentary because he said so. His response was very confusing. So basically, I can't do a documentary. I don't know how to start one. Because, it's not like how every documentary in the world exists and starts differently. Not, the same as one another. A documentary on World War II is going to start differently than a documentary just on a sole person like Benjamin Franklin. They're not going to start the same way. I mean, yes, when individually you do documentaries, you focus on the family, you ask people questions, all that stuff. But with YouTube, it's a bit different. And with this, I'm mainly talking about the actions he took and not flat out hating on him like he said. I even said some positive stuff here and there. But I mainly took this inspiration from Colossal's Crazy's video. If you don't know who Colossal's Crazy is, he has, I think 13 videos, and they're all really great. He spends a lot of time, and he made a documentary on FouseyTube, and I took a lot of inspiration from that. It starts off not the same. His has way higher quality and starts off way better than mine, but I took a lot of inspiration from that video, so if you want to go watch it, go ahead. I'll link it down below. But yeah, his whole argument about how I don't know how documentaries start. Tmossboss, you do realize that not all documentaries start the same.
Yeah, them old videos, that was me. I would have to say that was me kind of just stepping out of that nervous train of showing my face, having my voice in footage and things, stuff. So, yeah, and it was I had kids at my school watch those same videos and things, and they were so chilled about it and stuff, and they, half the time, didn't even really know me and things, so it was one of my friends, his older brother watched my videos, and we didn't even talk that much. So, yeah, it was I think I had a few, it was after he started watching my videos.
I love how he somehow you see, throughout the course of this video, a majority of it will not be shown. Merely due to the fact Tmossboss loves to freaking talk about completely different subjects at completely randomized times that make no sense and have no place in being this video, since it's a reaction video with me. Now, I'm not saying you need to freaking talk about me all the time, go back in my web history, look at all my hentai I've looked up. No, you don't do that. I'm just saying, when you're talking about a part in the video and then you all of a sudden change it. Oh yeah, my brother, he told me how this happened. You told me the story of your birth all of a sudden. Oh yeah, my brother, he said, my friend's brother's cousin told me that I need to look at this video.
Then that's when we
A
started
meteor
being cool
came
with
down
each
from
other. But it was
above.
like
I
before
couldn't do the video one time.
my
so
friend
I
had watched
had
it, then he was
appease
watching
the plant
it,
people that came to my house,
like telling me
and
about
I had to
so.
get on all fours.
Anyways, yeah, it was like
And,
people see me saying videos and
to,
had no problems with it and stuff.
Burger
and
King
so,
came to my
it was
house
like
too,
as I got.
It's freaking ridiculous. The whole freaking video was like this. He goes on freaking tangents, freaking talks about stuff that doesn't even matter. You know how much I had to cut out in this freaking video because it was just nothing? A bunch of nothing? That's what this video is. A majority of this video is nothing. Him either sitting here, freaking reacting to it, or talking about nonsensical things that don't matter. Next.
The funny thing is, that's actually one of my best songs on YouTube. I've had so many people hit me up, and I've actually heard someone do a remix to this song.
You know, there is a reason why I chose to do his most viewed videos, his electric drum mix. That is one of his most viewed. And I think it got the reaction I wanted. Because I wanted to see if his whole acceptance of criticism was, if he could accept it. Because apparently 30,000 people liked it. Or I don't know if the likes, just 30,000 people saw it, they liked it, or whatever. And I wanted to see how he reacted, and he pretty much reacted the way I thought he would. He can't stand the fact that I don't like it, and he's acting as if I just insulted his family, or his baby, or something. And he's like, oh, how dare you insult it? That's my most viewed video. If everyone else likes it, you have to like it too. Like, it's so stupid. I got the reaction I wanted. Yep. It's confirmed Tmossboss can't handle criticism, as if we didn't know that before. I just wanted to kind of do a little test and see how he would react. But hey, he reacted the way I wanted to. That's fine. I mean, yeah.
You're sitting down. Like, y'all gotta, like, come to a realization that you're sitting down in a Skype call talking about my music. If this ain't being a hater, I don't know what it is and stuff. Like, that's not criticism when it's like I'm not even involved in the call or anything. It's like, what?
You do realize that people talk about other people, right? Yeah, you do realize people just talk about other people behind their backs, right? Like, it's a sad thing, but it's true. I mean, how is me freaking talking about you on a random Skype call that took like 10 minutes? Not even that. I'd say 5. That whole conversation me and Nick had is like not even close, like, to being obsessive. We weren't, oh, I hate Tmossboss so much. He's just stupid hair, and like we weren't freaking foaming at the mouth talking about you, Tmossboss. We were just having a random conversation. I brought up the music. Nick's like, hey, you should record us talking about his music for like a couple minutes. I'm like, okay, sure, that's a good idea. I'll use that to break up my documentary a bit. And, people didn't say it was bad. They didn't, But yeah, I guess if my mom and dad talk about me in the next room, they're obviously conspiring against me to overthrow my empire I have in here. But, they're obviously haters. They're obsessed with me. If my cousin and if 2 of my friends talk about me, they're obviously obsessed individuals that want my bod. But yeah, Tmossboss, you're freaking retarded. It's called conversation, Tmossboss. Have you heard of it? It's just conversation. We're not conspiring anything. We're not planning to take off your face and reveal a lizard man, okay? Leave that to the other crazy folk.
I hope y'all don't have kids, because it's like, dang, they could be hungry, starving or something. Here you are making a Tmossboss documentary.
Sorry, I didn't realize making a documentary about you meant I had to stay glued to this freaking chair. You do realize I can get up and do other things, right? Like, look. He got up and walked. It's a miracle. Like, seriously, what do you think? I'm like, I gotta make this documentary. Aren't you supposed to? I don't have kids, but, like, I could just get up and take care of the kid and just come back. Why are you acting as if I'm just an obsessed stalker?
Much like his high school crush, Jinx, Mr. Moth seems to have gone to the same approach of Jinx, and that's doing...
I was out of high school, but Jinx, he's a cool dude and things, but I wouldn't say it was a crush. Like, I just really liked his videos back then. Man had good videos. I don't really watch his videos now. It ain't that I, like, hate him or anything. It's just I'm just watching a lot of YouTubers. I should watch his videos. I should see how he's doing and things. But, yeah, it's... Man, it's like, well, we all know where these guys, like...
I don't like Jinx, Baka. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna... I don't like Jinx, Baka.
If I have a kid and he wants me to watch a TV show with him, then that would make sense. But if a kid comes up to me and wants me to watch this TV show with him, then yes, I'm screaming pedo for this kid because that just doesn't sound right. Like,
so if I like, just say if I have a friend that's a kid. Okay, I'm a 22-year-old man. Okay. A friend that's a kid, maybe he's a niece, maybe he's a nephew, maybe it's just I have a lady friend that has a kid. Okay. I go over to the couch, you know, he's like, hey, let's watch some Teletubbies or some Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm like, okay, you know, I may not like it, but hey, I'll sit down, I'll appease the kid, my lady friend's doing whatever, and I'll sit down, and I guess if I'm watching that show with that child, I am simultaneously tickling their butthole. I guess that means every guy that has a lady friend who has a child and they sit down with them to watch whatever and they watch Thomas the Tank Engine, that means they're just doing, they're pedos. They're pedos. That's when you should just call the cops. Cops will come in, they freaking take them to jail. That's totally legal. Yeah. Freaking, what if Thomas the Tank Engine or some show is playing on, like, at Walmart, and some kids are watching it, and adults are, like, in the same vicinity, and they're, like, waiting in line, and they're watching whatever's on? Does that mean that they automatically just tickled their buttholes, too? Like, this makes no sense. What you're saying makes no sense.
I guess just stuff that he's leaving out. Like, so yeah, for those that didn't know, there's this kid that was heavily on my channel just acting crazy. It was funny, I was beefing with another YouTuber and he was going back and forth being fans of the both of us and things. So I said I don't want nothing to do with them. Then he just started going crazy in my comment section saying that he was going to be the one that set me on fire originally. So I think in a way I kind of stole that idea from him. But yeah, he said he was going to set me, my fans, my friends on fire and things and pretty much just kill us. And yeah, at that point in time, I was just like, okay, well, I'm just going to hit him where he hurts.
How does that improve your situation, Tmossboss? How? If I were to mention this one kid that you started a little fight with, and you got all butthurt or something because he called you names, and he said he's gonna kill you, how? How does this situation change in any way whatsoever? At the end of the day, you made a freaking video talking about the community, and they're being pedophiles. You call them pedophiles. How is it that I can mention this incident we had with this kid, and how would the situation change? I am repeating this for your sake, Tmossboss. Tell me. If you respond to this, tell me. How does it change? At the end of the day, you did the deed. Yeah, I guess you apologized for it, kind of, sort of, but you still did the deed. How does it change?
I want to see it improve. I've added, since then, have added 4 other channels just to what I'm doing on YouTube. Different content. I have one channel just strictly gaming videos. Another channel where I'm talking about like wrestling news. One where I'm talking about hip hop news. Another one where I'm posting memes. Like stuff where it's like you guys said that you wanted edited videos and things. Now I gave you guys 4 channels where it requires editing. And then y'all still found something wrong with that. So it's just like, okay, the main problem is that y'all want to edit videos. That's what I put out there. And it's just all like, nope, we hate them and things. We don't like them and stuff. That's why I call you guys haters. Because y'all don't know how to appreciate stuff. Alright? So it's like, if y'all don't like my videos, you guys know what to do. I've said it multiple times before. But if you're going to sit underneath my channel and things and then find everything wrong with everything that I talk about or post, then yeah, you guys are haters.
You see, my content is improving because I added 4 channels to my whole thing, and they have edited videos. And, you know, no matter the fact that your other channels are pretty crap, because, well, I guess the gaming channel is a gaming channel. What can you do about it? But it's like you have freaking Moss and Hip Hop, which is you talking about the hip hop world. It doesn't even have, like, a lot of editing in it. You could call it editing, but you're not really expanding. You're just kind of doing the same thing. With your YouTuber versus, I don't know if you have it at this point. I'll pop it up, maybe, if you have it. But you have that one thing. You make the videos with the WWF creative character thing, whatever it's called. And that doesn't have editing, from what I've seen anyway. And then your freaking meme channel. It's a freaking meme channel. Who cares? No one cares. No one cares. They care about your main freaking channel. You're not doing anything on your main channel. Reaction video. Reaction video. Reaction video. It's all the same. You can say that, oh, my content's improving. I added 3 other channels. And I'm doing... What about your main channel? What about your main channel, Tmossboss? You're doing nothing. You know the channel you have the most subscribers on? No, let's start this new channel and add some meme crap. Let's add some weird WWF YouTuber boxing thing no one cares about. Let's add Moss and Hip Hop, where I talk about the rapping world. It's your main channel, Tmossboss. Your main channel. Improve that. Because, you know, it's your main freaking source of income. Do I really need to be telling you this? Could you not realize it? Edit reaction videos. That's everything everyone's been saying this whole time. Oh, God.
A video that you can actually add into this example, or actually find a reason to call me a hypocrite and things. Then it's like with the one girl, the news reporter, laughing at Nipsey Hussle after the fact that he died. Like, you can't really compare that to me making videos about people and things. And it's like, I ain't making a video about anyone that died. Like, when I made videos about Just a Robot or anybody else, were they dead? No, they weren't. So it's like, therefore, it's like, you can't call me a hypocrite for some stuff like that and things. It's just, it's stupid. But
I've watched this part like 10 times, and I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say. Maybe I'm an idiot. I can be an idiot sometimes. And he's saying how I can't call him a hypocrite because he didn't kill Just a Robot, and he didn't kill Mainstream or something. And I don't understand what he's trying to say. I never once compared him... I never... Oh my God. Okay. So I can't call him a hypocrite because he hasn't killed anyone? Is that what he's trying to say? I watched this part 10 times. I don't know. I just don't know what he's trying to say. It's freaking stupid. It's gibberish. This is gibberish to me. This is the freaking ridiculous. Stupid. I don't know why I include this part. We'll leave it in because stupid.
It was a friend of mine that made the channel art and stuff. So, I mean, he decided to make it. I didn't have anything good to make, and it was just like he showed me that, and I liked it. So something I just plan on keeping and things. So
I kind of already figured you had a friend make it, but just look at your freaking channel art. Like, I guess like the freaking little animation things, whatever freaking the words, I guess look cool, but you're just freaking in the middle giving yourself a selfie. Like, nothing screams lazy to me than if your freaking thumbnail, your profile pic, and your freaking channel art is just you taking a selfie. Like you were in the backlogs of your computer, and you're in your pictures and your files, and you just so happen to come across this video of you taking a picture of yourself. Like, hey, I'll use that for a freaking channel art or thumbnail. Like, who does this? You're taking a picture of your selfie. Are you trying to say your friend, you didn't have one good photo? One good photo of you just... You're just standing there and you're looking ahead. You had to pick the one where you're giving yourself a freaking selfie? Why? Just could your friend just not say, hey, you know what? I don't think you using a picture of yourself, taking a picture of yourself for your channel art is not good. So can I have a picture that, you know, you took of yourself already? Like, I blame your friend more than I blame you. He didn't have the common sense to freaking look at this freaking channel art and say, hey, you know what? That doesn't look too good. Or he just didn't care, which is a high possibility in itself. And if he attempted to sabotage your channel art, yeah, heck yeah, go ahead, man. But still, it's just your profile pic too. It's a freaking selfie. Why didn't you keep your previous freaking profile pic? It was better than freaking selfie yourself and you're looking away. Like, oh, I'm too gangster for this. I need to look away. Who puts a freaking selfie of themselves? Who takes a picture in the mirror and says, yeah, let's put that as a freaking channel art? What? You put more effort in your new intro than you did your own channel art and profile pic. I don't like it. It looks freaking stupid. Okay? Good. Move on.
They have to like take so much time to lead into what they're saying, right? Even when it was like, I remember when me and Just a Robot, we got into it one night. He took so long into telling me that, oh, I'm just trying to give you advice. I'm just trying to cut deals and like all this other extra stuff and things. It's like, dude, you could have eliminated this whole thing that we just dealt with and told me what you wanted from the start. And it's like people, when it's like feel like that they need to cut around things or like they can't just cut straight to the point, like cut straight to the point. This video could have been 5 seconds long. You could have just said, I don't like Tmossboss. That's it. Then it would have just about like, oh, okay, well, P doesn't like Tmossboss. I don't like Tmossboss. The next person, I don't like Tmossboss. But it's all like, hey, I'm going to make this 16-minute documentary about nothing.
You have no right to call my video nothing because the majority of this 46-minute video has nothing in it as well. In fact, if I'm nothing, if that video's nothing, then your video's even worse because it's 46 minutes long and it's just you rambling and you're not freaking, you're just going off topic. You're talking about crap that don't matter. Like, and also, who just makes a 5-second video saying, oh, Tmossboss? You know, there is such a thing as constructive criticism and you having to put your thoughts out there. You know, some people may ask, why don't you like Tmossboss? Well, I'm going to include it in the video. I'm going to show evidence to why I don't like him, why, you know, he's not bad, why he, you know, did this good thing here or there, and here why he did this bad thing. Like, if people just caught straight to the point, in like every single situation, everything in life would be boring, now wouldn't it? Imagine if Ralph the Movie Maker made a video, and his video was just like, I don't like Batman v Superman. Imagine how boring that would be. And City made a freaking awesome video about talking about how I didn't like Batman v Superman, why I was a freaking failure. It's not fun. I'll just freaking sit here, click a button. I don't like Tmossboss. Boom, done. No editing, nothing. Boring 5-second video. I just think you're just being a bit salty here.
It's like, man, here it is. There is probably your parents is in the hospital room. All like, our son is going to be the best kid in this world. And here you are. It's going by a certain reviewer making a Tmossboss documentary. Sit down and think about that, bro. Sit down and think about that. Like I said, I wish you the best in life. I hope that this is just a phase and you accomplish some successful things in your life.
Why would me making a video... Why would my parents just dismiss me? Oh my gosh, ACR, you made a video on Tmossboss, how dare you? We're gonna take away your freaking Xbox and your PlayStations. Like, I showed my parents the video actually, and you know what? They liked it. So it's like, what kind of moral high ground are you standing on to where you can dictate what my parents would do to me if they found out I'm making a freaking documentary. Like, what? So freaking stupid. Also, I think you saying, I wish the best for you, man. I really do. You said this like for the third time. And it really loses its effect after the third time because it just kind of sounds like you're saying it sarcastically. Or, you know, you're just building up the rage inside you and you're like, I wish for you the best in life, man. I don't want to scoop out your eyes and crap down your throat. Oh, I wish for the best of you, man. Like, it's kind of that on that level.
You can't tell me about positivity and things. Here I am. I'm trying to eliminate this whole beef. I'm trying to eliminate me associated with this whole community that hates me so I can move on to bigger and better things.
I want you to hold on to that part. We're going to come back to it later.
But look at where we're at right now. Like, you can't tell me about positivity and things. And it's like, you sat down. He said, how long had he worked on this video? He says, the majority of this video is edited across many, many months. You spent months working on this video. And you trying to tell me about positivity. You know, right back to what I said. I wish the best for you in life, bro.
Yeah,
There it is. He said it again. I wish for you the best, bruh. I totally don't want to kill you right now. But I wish for the best for you, bruh. Also, yeah, I'm pretty proud of this video, actually. I take my time editing, so, you know, it turns out well. I have more views than freaking this video, so.
But what about all of the negative things that happened to people and they ended up, like, taking their life? Like, they ended up just committing suicide. Like, it's stuff like that where it's like when they try, like, oh, negativity helps you in life and things. And I think I did talk about that where it was like the little girl was in like school or middle school or something and like nude photos of her got leaked out to the kids and they were bullying her and things. How is bullying a person positive? Like, of course it's negative. And look what happened to her.
Okay. I'm not sitting here and saying a freaking orphanage blowing up is going to benefit humanity. I'm sitting here and saying common sense. What I was trying to get in your head and trying to turn your negative thing you're going on about into common sense. You know, you walk on my high roof with the baby in your hand. I'm not going to go near edges. I'm going to sit here with the baby and protect it. Hey, I shouldn't go fast on this highway because I'll freaking wreck things. Like, I wasn't trying this. I'm not sitting here and saying a woman killing herself is good. I'm trying to point out common sense. I'm trying to translate this into language you understand. I'm trying to say common sense, Tmossboss. This is common sense. You know? I should avoid that rock. I may stub my toe. You know? Easy crap like that. Yet you somehow mistranslated this into me saying suicide good. Evil dictators good. Like, I don't understand your way of thinking, Tmossboss. I was trying to translate this into a language you understood, but I guess, nope, I should have changed it into common sense, I guess. Because, you know, subtlety. But, yeah, whatever. Think whatever you want of me. I'm just sitting here and saying what the majority of the mistakes you've made have been based on common sense, and you failed. You failed, Tmossboss. And common sense. You have failed the basic necessity for a human to live. Good job.
And sincerely apologizes to everyone he's attempted to dox and insulted.
Nope. Nope, not apologizing. Nope. Like, what are you, like a freaking kid? Some kid on the playground? Like, did just a robot steal your cookie? Like, I don't understand this. You know what? Let's go back to the thing I said earlier that we would go back to. Like, here you say, I want to end this beef. I want to squash it. I don't want any more. Let's move on. But yet you refuse to apologize. Because, I got nothing to apologize for. I did nothing wrong. Despite the fact that 50 plus people are making videos on me saying what I did wrong. So I obviously must be doing something wrong. But nope, I'm not wrong. I'm right. You do realize this is how wars get started, right?
Continues to live on in this world.
It's like you sat down for months to make that video. And it's just like the part that gets me is just how he ended it off afterwards, like just with that voice, like.
I laugh at that every time. I don't know why. Did I sound malicious in that final part? Did I really sound... I don't know if I sounded malicious or not. Like, did I sound like Darth Vader? Did I sound like Emperor Palpatine? Like, it gets me every time. I watch that and I don't think I sounded malicious. I guess I sounded sarcastic. You know, in this world. Like, I was trying to make it sound like a safari hunt. You know, and those guys on the Discovery Channel with the Australian accents. But no, I guess he hates Australians or something. I was trying to make the ending funny, but I guess he took it in the completely wrong way. Either that or he's just so mad at this point. He's like, oh, I heard it with that semi-racist voice. Oh,
bro. It's like I said, I wish you the best in life.
Said it again. I wish for you the best in life, bro. Like he's trying to convince himself of this fact. It's really creepy.
Dox these guys, or I threaten to dox them and things. With public information, with stuff that was already, it's like if they're talking about that Just a Robot thing where I posted that photo, that was public information.
For those of you that don't know, he did attempt to dox Just a Robot, but luckily the picture he showed was a picture of his friend who didn't mind being shown to the public. But it doesn't change the fact you attempted to dox him. It doesn't freaking matter if this was a friend you attempted and very clearly, maliciously attempted to show his face. You saw this in some deep whatever Facebook photo he had or something, knowing, hey, you know what? I'm going to show this to people. Is this just a robot? And it's like, you attempted to do it regardless of what the picture, of who the picture of it was. You do know the definition of doxing, right?
Documentary is a 1 out of 10 for me. A 1 out of 10. Worst documentary I think I've seen. And maybe instead of trying giving me advice on some work, maybe you should work on some like stuff yourself. Because it's like maybe you need to watch some documentaries here and there and things and try to get a clue on how to make a documentary and stuff. I'm pretty sure there's tutorials.
1 out of 10. Worst documentary ever. Maybe you need to watch a document. Like, who does this? This is a kid. This is kid stuff. Maybe you should do documentaries. Like, this is a kid would make. 1 out of 10. Worst documentary I ever seen. Freaking Just a Robot came on it and said it was a masterpiece. Do you know how much of a highlight of my day that was? Like, that one day I was doing nothing. I see Just a Robot's comment. He's like, this is a masterpiece. I felt really happy. I'm glad I made that documentary, honestly. I mean, I don't have to do the documentary exactly the way you see it on Netflix or whatever. Documentaries are done differently. I don't get this stupid argument you're trying to push. But I also like how in this description he's like, oh, this isn't the official documentary. That'll come soon. So he's gonna try and make a freaking documentary about himself because his life is so freaking interesting. Yes, Tyler, your life is so interesting. Working at a cafe and living in your parents' house. Granted, I do that, but I am a college student, 22 years old. I am graduating soon in an Associates of Business Science. So, I don't know if you're doing college right now or anything, but sounds like you're not at the moment. But God, you push videos out every single day. Monotonous. You can say whatever you want about me. You know what? Some of it may be true. You know, I personally don't think my content's that good. I can get lazy sometimes. With my last video, I felt like it was a bit lazy when I uploaded it. I kind of regretted uploading it. But, you know, I can admit to my mistakes. I can get lazy. I do have a tendency to not work on stuff, mainly because life. But, you know what? I can admit to my mistakes, whereas you can't. You know, you're just some perfect little snowflake who can do no wrong, who hasn't done countless things on this platform so badly that I can't even keep track of. A guy named Joshua Montag, he insulted his mother, basically, but I guess you could say he didn't know at the time despite the fact that it was in the description. But he made another video later freaking saying how, like, oh, I know it's your mother now, but I don't care. Who does this? Like, it's, like, I kind of regretted posting my documentary thing, because I kind of wanted to talk about that, too. But this is so ridiculous. Like, he's like a cartoon character who keeps doing stuff wrong all the time. It's so... You know what? If he does make a documentary on himself, I want to freaking see that. I want to freaking see that documentary. Let's see how well his editing is. I bet he hires someone. I really want to see that documentary that he's made. I want to see the poor camera quality. The life of Tyler. You know, let's see how riveting your life story is, Tyler. I bet it's fantastic. Yes, this is my response to Tyler Tmossboss. His video was absolutely terrible. 46 minutes. Does freaking nothing. Talks very little about my video. He does here and there, but he just freaking drags on. She just made a video response. He didn't have to react to it. I think it's really sad that I have more views on my documentary. And my channel's 281 subscribers right now. He even says this in his video.
And that's why he's at 270 subscribers, and that's why I'm at 12,000.
Oh, that's why you have 270 subscribers. Shut up. Don't act as if you're high and mighty. You know you're not high and mighty. You have 12,000 subs, yet you get my amount of views. The views you're getting is my amount. 200. It's freaking ridiculous. For me, I would say that's pretty normal. For you, this is freaking bad. Your content's failing. You have this freaking rainbow-colored sheet over your head, thinking everything's hunky-dory. Oh, I'm living the life. It's sad. It's sad, Tyler. It is sad. I'm not doing this for fame. I'm not doing this for the money. Am I saying I don't want that? No, that'd be pretty cool if I were to make money off of YouTube and get famous or something. But I honestly can't picture that happening, and I'm mainly doing this for a hobby, for fun. You're doing this, oh, I want to get rich. I'm going to be just like Jinx, my crush, my bababaka, and I'm gonna do good and be like Rashad the Reactor. I'm gonna do good, and it's just not happening. You're not doing anything interesting. You can create as many channels as you want with the crappy memes, with the crappy freaking weird WWF creative character fights that stupid the freaking 10-year-old would make. And you can create your Tmossboss raps and complain about, oh, I made all this content, yet you guys are complaining. It doesn't matter in the end because you're not putting any effort into this. You're not sitting down. You're not gonna sit here, edit, make a good video. You're not gonna apologize for all the things you did, even though you want to squash this beef. It's just, I feel your channel is freaking done. It's done. You've dug yourself too deep of a hole. You made fun of a guy's freaking dead mother, which is always a plus, right? If your channel wasn't sunk then, it surely is now. Okay, this is the last time I'm going to talk about Tmossboss, unless he does something freaking bombastic, like he just cusses me out when he responds to this. He just cusses me out or something, but I doubt he'll respond to this, honestly. Oh, I said that to my documentary, but yeah. For those of you that don't know, Kin the Basement, I think some of you may have seen him. He was like, he may end up doing a video on some of his other channels. He said he wanted to, so I'll assist in the editing and that. For those of you who don't know who Kin the Basement is, kind of like kind of a collaborator I have on this channel. Doesn't show up much, but I try to do a good job with his videos whenever he chooses to post them or show them me or whatever. Wants to do one. So I look forward to that, I guess. He's going to talk about Tmossboss's side channels, so yeah. But yeah, Tmossboss, if you're watching this, I sincerely wish the best for you, bro, and unlike you, I mean it. Seriously, I think I'm too kind. Despite everything he did, I really do hope he turns this around in some way. I hope he has a brain blast and freaking apologizes sincerely. I hope he has a freaking list in his hand, reads off of it, apologizes to everyone, but I think I am wishing too much because this man keeps digging more of a hole for himself. I rambled on long enough. So yeah. Well,